Well, good morning, everyone. I know you wonder, where have you been? Well, Monday's my day off. I got to keep reminding you. I have to take a day off sometime. After all, Sunday's a big day for me with church and everything, so I just need a break. I'm not as young as I used to be, but I'm not as old as I'm going to be, so hey, I'm still okay. Okay, so I thought what we would do is the C sharp minor ninth chord. Okay, now that sounds like a mouthful, I know. But you know what? You can do it. It's a chord that's doable, but it's a chord that you don't ever hear, and it seems to get left behind, yet it sounds so awesome. Let me let you hear it here. Let me just play it. Now, when you hear that by itself, you think, what in the world could you do with that? Now, you can play this chord, just the middle strings, not using the outer E's, right? And you'll see I'm using my thumb for the low notes, and then for strings 4, 3, and 2, I'm just, these fingers are covering that. Okay? Thumb, first, second, third. Okay? So you could do that, or you can pluck them all together. So, but that's the C sharp minor ninth chord. And by itself, you're wondering what can you do with it. You can play all the strings too, by the way. I think when you pick up that low one, it sounds a little off. But 5 through 1 sounds really good. And you'll notice the chord chart I have up there, it actually has your finger, your pinky finger covering the E string as well. And to me, it's too awkward, so I just leave it. Okay? And in fact, to me, it doesn't even sound good, but yet you'll see it on that chord chart. Just ignore it. Okay. Okay. So there you go. So we have that chord ready to go. So what will it go with? Okay. Well, let's try it with the B power chord. Power chords are good to throw in here. I like throwing in power chords when you can, because they're like they call them. They're powerful. This is the B power chord. Basically, you just put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, put your middle finger on the 4th string, 4th fret, and then on the 3rd string, on the 4th fret, put your ring finger. There it is. See it? Now, nice thing about that is it's movable. If you move up to the 5th fret with your pointer finger, slide it up till it hits the 5th fret, using that same chord shape, that's a D5. They call it 5 when it's a power chord, okay? So this would be a B5, this will be a D5. If you move up 2 more frets, you got an E5. What does that sound like? I'm not going to play the whole thing because I'll get a copyright for sure. But you know what I'm saying. That's there. So, but we're just going to work with this B5 to start with, or the B power chord. Now, I want to say something here. If you're going to be strumming, just a little tip. You can strum with that chord made just like that, but it'll sound a whole lot more fuller and better if you just take your pointer finger and cover the low E as well on the 2nd fret. So it's covering 2 strings at once, because when you're doing some fast picking, commonly you'll end up hitting that low note anyways, and it's just off a little bit. So cover it. Okay. Same thing when you go to D. Sound good, but anyways, so there we go. We're going to start with the B5. Now the B5 is going to go into that our new chord, the C sharp minor ninth. Okay, do you hear that? So hear how it sounds. Then we're going to go to the E. Go back to E. Ugh. Let's try it again. happy song. Don't worry, be happy. Okay, so you can see how that goes together, but we're going to expand it even more, okay? Using our little power chords that we were just talking about. So let's try this way. We're going to go to B5, to our C sharp minor ninth, now what did I just do there? Well, I went to a D, and then I went to a chord that's called the F sharp minor seventh. What's the F sharp minor seventh? Well, you take your pointer finger, put it over there on the low E second fret. Then take your middle finger, put it on the fourth string, second fret. And you're going to stay on the second fret with the rest of your fingers as well. So your ring finger is going to go on the third string, and then your pinky finger is going to go on the second string. Got that? So it's all lined up. So we got that going together now. So let's try it together. Okay, here we go again. B. There's the C sharp minor, ninth. Doesn't that sound great? Play around with that with some finger style as well. Okay, but you just have to play around with it, see things that you might enjoy. Another thing that goes with that chord, I'm just going to show you real quick. Here's the C sharp minor ninth again. Go to an A chord, then to an E, and then to an F. And I don't know, just play around with it. See the things that you might find in it. And so that's what I wanted to share with you today. It's called the C sharp minor ninth. And hopefully I made it clear enough and didn't make too many mistakes. I'm always making mistakes. Well, actually, you know, it happens, I guess. But do you know that they say that the average human makes one mistake? I think it's every hour you make one mistake. And you think, how's that possible? Well, if you're moving about and doing things, it is very possible. Anyways, I don't know how they come up with an average like that, but it is kind of hilarious. And it's true for me. I probably make 2 or 3 every hour. Forget to turn on the water and the coffee. I don't know. I just did this video 3 times for a number of reasons. So I got more in my hour than I could imagine. So, well, anyways, let's just end it there. And I wanted to let you know that if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'm trying to make it to the 5,000 mark. And if I make it to that 5,000 mark, then what I'm going to do is I'll probably actually create a final logo. Who knows, maybe I can do some printables. I don't know, t-shirts or different things, something fun. I was also thinking about starting a membership at that point. Maybe doing some special lives with those members. And you know, something that the public doesn't get until maybe later or even at all. I don't know. We'll see how that works. And perhaps I could even do some Zooms. You know what Zoom meetings are? Where I could set them up with the members, and then we would have time that on that particular form we can actually talk, and maybe do a quick lesson that way. That would be a lot of fun, and especially because you know you can link all over the world. Of course, then we've got a language problem, but hey, I'll take that. That sounds like fun to me, anyways. So. Yeah, so there you go. It should, if you would just get that subscription done, that'd be great. So I think we're going to end right there. And, well, I hope you have a great day out there. But whether it's day or night, wherever you are in this world, all right, thank you for watching.